Hello and welcome to my second watch related video. In this video I would like to show you this Omega Seamaster 300M coaxial chronometer. So let's start with some specifications. So the case diameter is 41 millimeters. The lock width is 20 millimeters. The thickness is just 12.5 millimeter. The watch is made out of 316L stainless steel. It is 300 meters water resistant. It features a screw down crown. The crown catches threads easily and the thread length is sufficient. It also features a helium escape valve at 10 o'clock. The crystal is sapphire with anti-reflective coating on both sides. The bezel is unidirectional, rotating 120 clicks, and it makes very nice sound. The bezel insert is ceramic. The markings are not engraved. I'm not sure if they are painted or how did they actually marked them here. The dial features applied indices, skeletonized hands. The indices are filled with Swiss superluminova, and the dial is lacquered, which makes a really nice effect in the sun. The date window is at 3 o'clock, and I think that this is a very good implementation of the date window with the silver marking. This watch also comes in the blue color, and it also comes in 36.25 millimeter size, as so-called mid-size chronometer. So let's move on to the movement. So the movement is Omega's Calibre 2500D, and it features 48 power reserve, but I have measured slightly more, around 52 hours, and it runs at 3 Hertz, which is a bit unusual, but all of the Omega movements now with the coaxial escapements now run at 3.5 Hertz. This movement is based on ETA 2892-A2 movement, but it has its own coaxial escapement, and it is in the D version the same escapement that you would find in the newer in-house movements by Omega. This particular watch keeps a great time. It only makes plus 0.3 seconds a day. But that doesn't mean that if you buy the same model that it would keep the same time. It is also a bit of a matter of luck, because it is still a mechanical device made in large part by people. Moving on to the case back. The case back is I can't really say if it is engraved or just stamped, but if it's stamping, then it is a very deep stamping, and the seahorse is also polished nicely. So moving on to the bracelet, we can see this five-part bracelet, mostly brushed with this polished accents. The parts of the bracelets are put together with the screws for easy DIY sizing. The bracelet style is like 90s styles, and I think that you either love it or you hate it. I personally like it a lot, which was also one of the reasons why I bought this watch. And this particular watch I have upgraded with new micro adjustable clasp, which comes originally from Omega SM300. So this clasp is a bit bigger than the regular clasp. Here is the regular clasp, which as you can see is much shorter, and the regular clasp features the diver's extension. This new clasp that I have installed on this watch doesn't feature the diver's extension, but it features this push button extension, and you can adjust the bracelet length in 2mm increments for a total of 5 steps, so you can totally increase your bracelet length by 1 centimeter only with this sliding part. The ergonomics of the bracelet doesn't change when you swap the clasp. The clasp is well made. It's actually very well made with this nice polished edge. It features these 2 additional screws, and the closing mechanism works very well. And here's the watch on my wrist. My wrist is around 170 millimeters, and I think that this is the best size for me, 41 millimeters. So I've now owned this watch for about 15 months. I've owned it since July 2015. It works flawlessly. I still like it a lot. I mostly like the effect the dial makes in the sun, which I think is really beautiful. And so overall, I'm very happy with this watch, and I intend to keep this watch for a very long time. So this was a short overview of this Omega 300 meter coaxial chronometer. Thank you for watching this video, and also thank you for watching my last video in which I showed you this tech Aquaracer, and in the next video I will show you the comparison of these 2 watches. So thank you and goodbye.